Hello YouTube, welcome to the 200,000 subscriber special Q&A. Thank you guys so much for 200,000. It's been a crazy past couple of months. It's been a while since I've done a Q&A. The last time I did it was when I had 10,000 subs, and just last month we had about 130,000 of you join. So I figured it was about time we did a Q&A just so you guys get to know me better. And also I just wanted to say before the video starts, down in the description below, there'll be a link to my old Q&A videos, so I answer a ton of basic questions over there. And then also I'm gonna put timestamps where each question will be, so you can go look for a specific question if you don't want to watch the whole video. And lastly, all these questions came from my social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So go give me follows on those guys. Go blow it up because I'm very active on all of them, Twitter especially. So go check that out, guys. Links in the description. Without further ado, let's get started with the Q&A. First question comes from Marcus Enthusiast, and I'd like to just show a little picture really quickly of his Twitter profile. It's pretty hilarious. I highly encourage you guys to do that because that cracks me up and that makes my day if you get a really bad picture of me. It's not hard to find a bad picture of me on the internet these days. But he asks, what has been your favorite video to film? By far the last video I did, which was the Michael Myers video. It was so much fun just interacting with people in real life. I haven't gotten tired of Omegle yet, but just people in real life are so much better, and everyone was drunk, because I did it like 2 in the morning. So it was a really good time. Definitely going to do more of those videos, but they do take a lot of preparation to get an elevator and everything. So just be patient with those at least. There will be tons of filler content, but that was by far the most fun I had making a video. Okay, so I'm definitely going to mispronounce this name, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce anyone else's name. Montessur, I think that's how you pronounce it. He asks, what is your favorite chord progression to play, the kind that makes goosebumps appear after you play / listen to it? This is a great question. I'm actually going to play that for you right now. I have my piano right below me. You won't be able to see the piano, but I'm going to play it for you guys. My favorite chord progression. I use this way too often, and it gives me goosebumps all the time. So here it is. So that's one of my favorite progressions. For all my music theory geeks out there, it's pretty much just I really like secondary dominants and the minor 4 chord in a major key. I also like polyrhythms. So if those of you that know music theory know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's my favorite chord progression. One of my favorites, at least. And also, before you guys ask, I just made that up. That is a chord progression I've used before in songs I've written, but that specific thing I played I just made up right now using that chord progression. So that is not a song. Spooky Sydney asks, what truly inspired you to start playing piano? There is actually one specific video on YouTube that made me start playing piano. I'm gonna play a clip of that right now. So this is from a YouTuber named Adrian Lee, and when I saw this video, I dropped everything I was doing. I had a really shitty, cheap piano, and I started learning immediately on there. I'd never played piano before, and I tried learning that song, and it took me about 6 months to learn. But eventually I learned that song. That's all I spent the 6 months on, and once I learned it, I was obsessed with piano, and I just wanted to learn more piano. So Adrian Lee was pretty much the reason. So I'm going to link his channel, I'm going to link the video, I'm going to link everything in the description, so go check it out. Alejandro asks, what would you say to someone that just started to play the violin, loves it, and doesn't want to lose the motivation? If you don't want to lose the motivation, with piano for me, I never was afraid of losing motivation. I've always just been so motivated to get better. But if you're afraid of losing motivation, always have role models and always have goals. For example, my role models for piano have been Kyle Landry. He's consistently been my role model over the years. Also, there's 2 guys I watch to do piano duets named Frank and Zach. I'm going to link those guys in the description as well. They've been huge inspirations for me. So if you pick people that are significantly better than you and you strive to be like them, that will keep you inspired, just because if you don't set goals, if you don't set high goals, you'll never strive to achieve anything, and you won't really be motivated. So that's what I do. Yoshi from Twitter asks, did you expect to grow this much? I had no clue I was going to grow this much. I honestly and this, you guys may not believe this, but I don't really care. Honestly, it's I never wanted not that I never wanted to be a big YouTuber. I never tried to be a big YouTuber, you know, like I always just did this for fun. It was just something, you know, I did because I loved. I used to do just piano stuff on YouTube, then I branched out to piano beatboxing. I never expected it to take off, you know. Everyone wants to be a big YouTuber, but like, you know, I think everyone subconsciously wants to, but I was never consciously like, I need to get big on YouTube, you know. It was never like that, you know. I've been doing YouTube for almost 6 years, you know, so I was in no hurry to get big, you know. It kind of just happened and it threw me off guard, and there's a lot of things I'm not good at that are definitely starting to show, you know. Just like socializing with other people, I get really nervous and I'm just kind of awkward, you know, and I'm getting called out all the time for it. So I've been struggling with that. But other things I've gotten better with, you know, like just the overall quality of my videos. So it really caught me off guard to grow this much. So I did not ever expect to grow this much. Their name on Twitter is literally they asked, do you have any unusual hobbies or interests aside from music / beatboxing? Love your videos. Thank you. I do. I play a lot of video games, but that's pretty much every male ever. So other than that, I also like to lucid dream. I'm very into dreaming. I think it's so cool. I'm trying to learn how to astral project. I don't really do it as often because my sleep schedule got so messed up because of YouTube, but I'm trying to get back into it. But that's another hobby of mine that I really enjoy. Akarsh, I think that's how you say your name. He asked me, what is your soul motto? My soul motto generally for life is just to be honest with everyone and be honest with yourself and have a lot of dignity, and also just, you know, love yourself, you know, and love yourself before you love anyone else. Before you invest any emotions into anyone, you have to love yourself and just be true to yourself before you do anything else with anyone. So that's kind of my main motto for life. Chloe asked from Twitter, what is your favorite song to play? This kind of sounds narcissistic, but like my favorite songs to play are my originals, just because I wrote them and I really get into my originals. And there's a song I'm working on right now called Starlight, I think is what I'm gonna call it. Maybe Starlight, so I haven't decided, but that's my favorite song to play right now. I can't show it to y'all yet. I want to wait till I finish it, but that's definitely my favorite song to play right now. Haza, I think, asked, do you have a day job? I go to school full-time. I'm a senior in college, so I'm a full-time student, and YouTube acts as like my part-time job. But it's pretty much like, I mean, I put in full-time hours. I put way more than 40 hours a week into YouTube. So I guess you could count that as my day job, or unless you want to count school. But I just go to school. I don't have any other job other than YouTube. Fanny from Facebook asked, do you have any plans to recording albums of original music in the future? 100%, yes. I want to try to make an album before I graduate college in May. And when I say make an album, I mean like get in the studio, you know, invest, you know, thousands of dollars into making a legit album of just piano beatboxing, because I want to make this legit. This is going to be like saying this is my new art form, this is what it is at its, you know, highest potential currently. So I'm going to go all out. That's going to take a while to make, but I'll of course keep you guys posted on that. Rubik Beatbox asks, would you like to one day go on a tour with or without your roommate? I would love to go on a tour. Like, I really want to. It's crazy that like my channel is already getting close to the size like to where you can go tour, because I've seen people with 1 million subs go tour. So that would be unreal. That's like one of my biggest dreams. And of course with my roommate, if he is available. I know he wants to go to grad school, and because he has his own aspirations, of course, you know. So if he's available to go tour for a few months, then he's of course welcome, along with anyone else I decide to collaborate with. But yes, I would definitely want to go on tour. And also, do you think we'll ever meet? We better meet, dude. Like, I think eventually we're gonna meet at like a beatboxing competition, dude. I don't know why I said convention. I'm gonna keep that in. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I think we're gonna eventually meet, man. It's inevitable at this point. Yagel asked, do you have a girlfriend? If yes, who is she? If no, what the fuck are you waiting for? I do not have a girlfriend right now. I do not know what I'm waiting for. I'm very busy with YouTube, you know, so I mean, it's kind of nice being single. I just get to focus on myself, and for once in my life, I don't feel like I necessarily need one, so I'm kind of just like enjoying that, because, you know, a lot of times I'm pretty needy, so not feeling like I need one is pretty cool, so I'm kind of enjoying it, to be honest. But yeah, I do not have a girlfriend right now. Skipped Chords asks, why do you like piano? There's a lot of reasons why I like piano. It's by far my favorite instrument, way over beatboxing. I love beatboxing, but like piano just has always been number one for me. The sound of it, of course, is beautiful. That's like one of the main reasons, and that's kind of obvious. It's like the sound. You like the sound, that's why you like the instrument. But another thing I like about it is if I put in like 5 hours of work, I will get like a good return from that. Like with trumpet, I played trumpet. Sometimes I'd practice and I really want to get that much better. Sometimes there's like an innate ability with certain instruments, and piano is like, if you put in the work, you will get better, you know? And also you can practice for as long as you want. That's really awesome, because then I can practice for like 7 hours a day, you know, and just go crazy. I also just really like that you can do a lot. You can like cover any song you want, you know, and just cover all the parts and stuff if you're good enough, you know. So there's so many things. I could go on forever, but those are a few reasons why I like piano. What do you use to record, and what does your setup look like? I'm gonna take you guys on a quick little room tour, so here's that. So very quickly, we're gonna do a tour of my room / setup. So there's the main area. Quickly want to show you, I have extra lighting there. It's just a shitty lamp. I need to get studio lighting soon. I also have my Vader PS4 looking very nice, and my TV. I got my tripod right here. There's my main piano that I use for recording. This is the piano I use for like public videos, like the Michael Myers one. This is another little piano I use for composing, just to have it right next to my computer. There's my laptop. That's a channel mixer. That's that's a studio channel. This is a mixer. This is a bunch of cords taped to the wall. It would take me forever to explain what everything does. There's my mic, and that is my room. IIFXN asks, are you planning to do any meetups soon? I really want to do meetups. I actually think I'm at the point, or I'm at the size where I could actually do meetups. So go ahead and in the comments if you live in Texas, in Central Texas area, you know, San Antonio, Austin, Waco. If you live in that area, go ahead and comment down below. I want to see how many of you are from that area, and then maybe I'll do a meetup. And if you want to be involved in that meetup, definitely follow me on social media, because that's where I'll be talking about, especially Twitter. So if you want to ever meet me in real life, that's probably the best place to go, is to go to Twitter, and just because I'll definitely be tweeting about it there. How long you practice for all that? You very good. Coming from Matt. Matt's, I guess. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I practice probably, you know, it varies every day because I have school, and some days I just study all day. But if you had to average it all together, probably like 4 to 6 hours a day, I'd practice piano beatboxing, or just piano or just beatboxing. Probably 4 to 6 hours a day. I put a lot of time into it. I haven't been playing piano for that long, like about 5 years. So I put in a ton of work to try to keep up with all these people that started when they were 5, you know, so that's about how long I practice every day. I'm Jay asked, do you like how YouTube is now? And I think what he means by this is like with all the drama going on YouTube. I really don't like it. There's times where I get caught in the drama and I'm like super interested in it, so it makes sense why it's blowing up. Like I totally get it. But at the same time, these people are getting big off other people's names, and the people's names that they're getting big off are people that actually have like creative content. And now you have like the fastest growing YouTube channels are people, you know, making fun of other people, and I just really don't like it. But YouTube, I've been around, you know, I've been on YouTube for a while on the website, you know, and it always goes in trends, you know, so I'm sure this will only last for like another year or two at the most, you know, and hopefully we'll go to a new trend or something. I really didn't mind when pranks were like the main trend, you know. I actually kind of enjoyed that until they got fake, but I really do think it's just a trend, but I do not like the way it is right now. I kind of wish there was more creative content on the platform. It's kind of getting hidden by all of this drama. And the last question is from little Kayla. Is there a specific song that inspired you to start playing piano or beatboxing, or is it something you just decided, hey, I really want to do this? There was no specific song that really got me into piano beatboxing. It mostly was just like my YouTube channel. I've had a YouTube channel for like 6 years, like I said, and I was only doing piano tutorials and covers. I had like 2,000 to 3,000 subs, you know, so I had enough people to where I was like, how do I add in beatboxing while keeping them interested, you know? And like I wanted to add in like solo beatboxing, you know, because that's what was really hot back in like 2014. Like there were tons of beatboxing channels getting big off that. And you know, I was just like, I don't want to do solo beatboxing, so I've been doing piano on my channel, you know. And so I thought, like, what if I like combine the two? And like that's kind of how I thought of it. I was like, I wanted to please everyone, like, because I wanted to do beatboxing, but I know my subscribers still want piano. So I started messing with putting the two together, and I actually like thought I could do a lot. I like realized I could do a lot more with it, and so I've kind of just kept pushing myself. And then everything just taken off from there. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got started into piano beatboxing. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to as many of you as you can. But that does it for this Q&A, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.